What is meant by breathing? Something is meant by breathing which has a very close connection with the atmosphere in which we live. For if there were no air, how could any creatures breathe? But before going into what is meant by breathing, we must have a few words about the right balance between exertion and food. If a man takes an hour's sharp walk, at the end of the hour he's not in all respects the same as when he started. He has lost weight. He has paid away in active effort some of his substance, both solid and liquid. The former has gone off in clouds of carbonic acid gas, the latter in clouds of steam or vapor. This loss of substance means a pressing need before long of something to take the place of that which is gone. So long as the furnace fires of an engine burn, there is the constant need of fresh coal to feed the flames. Otherwise, the fire will die out, and the engine must come to a standstill. So long as the fire of life burns in a man, there is a constant need of fresh fuel to support it. Otherwise, life will fail and the man must die. While life lasts, perpetual waste goes on. But the rapidity of waste depends upon the amount of effort and exertion used. An engine traveling at the rate of 60 miles an hour uses up coal much faster than an engine traveling at the rate of 30 miles an hour. If a man had sat still in his chair or had loitered lazily about, there would still have been loss of substance, but not nearly so much as in his hour's brisk walk. If instead of merely taking a brisk walk he had climbed fast up a steep mountainside, the loss of substance would have been yet greater. Active exertion quickens the breathing, the heart's action, the circulation of the whole frame. It means the more rapid using up of material, and the greater need of fresh material in place of that which is used. The same result would be brought about if the man stood still and lifted a succession of heavy weights. There would again be exertion, quickened waste, increased need of renewal, as compared with when he stands still and does nothing. The supply of fresh material can come only in three ways: 1 as food, 2 as drink, 3 as air. Every human being, every kind of animal requires these three and requires them imperatively. He must have air always. He must have food and drink at regular intervals. Just so, the engine must have food and must have air to keep it going. If the carbon of the coal or the oxygen of the air is cut short, then the engine fires die out. Many people take too much food, and many others take too much drink for their requirements, while some take too little food and others too